Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Europa Universalis 3 Dutch Ambitions. So last time we invaded France. We wrapped up our conversion of Luxembourg, forcing them to submit and become Catholic, as the game wanted us to do. We got a few more vassals during that war as other countries came to their aid. And then the game decided it wanted us to conquer this piece of Normandy up here. And so, once our stability had gotten back up, we invaded France and beat the snot out of them. Before we invaded, though, we did up our mainland armies to 30 units each, the 15-10-5 ratio that I like to do. Our armies over in the New World, well, all of our armies in our colonial possessions are still at 20, which is 10-8-2. But that's okay. Actually, Dutch South America probably has places big enough to support. Yeah, a lot of the older colonies could support a 30-unit army down here. I don't think that's necessary at the moment, so that's okay. I'm sure some of our islands probably could too. Yeah, Jamaica definitely. All of Tortuga. Cuba. Yeah, I might want to look into that pretty soon. Then base the DSA peacekeepers here in New Antwerp. The island hoppers could stay on Jamaica, and that'll be fine. How much can Cape support? 30? You know what? Yeah, that's actually something we're going to do this episode, is reinforce all of our armies up to that 30-unit standard, which means we also need to make sure that our navy can carry an army that big. Right now it only has enough flights for 24. That's okay though. We'll address that shortly, but right now we're still dealing with the aftermath of the war. So France had made a separate peace with Leinster. Leinster had conquered Connaught. Then in the peace I made with France, we took Ulster and Meath. Oh, and in the meantime, before we made that decision, we convinced Leinster to become our vassal. So then we took Meath and Ulster and gave them to Leinster. So hopefully, somewhere down the line, this will become a united Ireland as a Dutch vassal. Alright, looks like we can get a Fort 2 in Caux, so we're going to do that. And the game, if I recall, wants us to build a university in Martinique. Correct. Oh, and Cape became a core, which greatly extended our colonial reach. So now we have begun settling this island out here, which we're going to rename. Diego Garcia is very, very Spanish. So we're going to call it something else. Who's our current ruler? It's probably a Willem, right? It is a Willem. We're going to call it Nassau's Retreat, after our family. It's still telling me I could do an importation act, but there's no way we're gonna do... Oh, I can change a slider. Nice. We could become more centralized. Go towards plutocracy or free subjects. Go more towards innovative. I know we just swung a little bit more towards narrow-minded recently. It's interesting that I could do something that would give me more mercantile when I'm maxed on free trade right now. But no, let's centralize this country a little more. Oh no, we've got a large revolt. Where are they spawning? Zealand and New Arnhem. Okay. I don't have to move people around on islands. Merchant militia, you go take care of that. And you're already hunting rebels down here, right? Yep, you are. That's right, university... Oh, but that's more important. New Porto needs its fort too, so we'll build its fort too. Now, we have been tasked with building a university in Martinique. So that's what we're going to do. It's a coffee producer? That seems appropriate. All those university students will benefit from the fresh local coffee. Alright, we had a battle in New Gelra. Oh, because they took it already, because it's not a self-sustaining colony. Alright, well let's go ahead and send someone there to New Arnhem. Merchants worried about lack of protection. That is why it's called free trade. And our trade tech has gone up. That's nice. Let's go ahead and get a college in Cambrai, Ghent, and Namur. Alright, looks like we've got pirates somewhere. Where are they? Victoria, way up there. Do I have a... I do. Alright, let's leave a ship in Dirkshaven. And have him sail around South America. We really need to get around to building a canal through here. Yep. Sail all the way from, I'm not sure where the modern border is, so that's either Panama or Colombia, I'm not sure. Sail all the way from there, all the way up to, I'm not sure which island this is. Sorry, my Canadian geography isn't all that great. Oh crap, did I accidentally told the one ship that was supposed to stay there to go as well. Alright. Let's send another colonist to Nassau's retreat. Aw. The Swedes took some of Maya. That's not very nice. Didn't I proclaim a guarantee on them at some point? I could have sworn I did. And it's really frustrating how rarely it calls me into wars when I've proclaimed guarantees on people. Whoa, look at you, Moria. Good job. You're at war with the Ottomans, Bosnia, Serbia. Okay. You're also at war with Byzantium. That's the Ottomans. That's Ottomans. Oh! Whoa! Byzantium's a pretty good size right now, too. I'm gonna guess that some of this had to do with Spain's involvement, considering Spain has Trebizond and... Oh no. Oh, Byzantium is a duchy of Spain. Got it. I wonder how they're at war with Byzantium and not Spain then. That's interesting. Right, well, what goes on down there in Greece and Turkey and everything is not our business. As long as no one tries to invade like Wallachia or like Albania or whatnot, it's not really any of our business. Let's get a college in St. Bartholomew and Puerto Rico. Right. How's my relationship with Oldenburg? It's okay. We would still like to convince them to become our vassal. Oh, and that's right, all the countries that I made France release, I need to make better ties with them. Let's get a royal marriage with Alençon and with Orléans. Let's make one with Nevers as well, and Avignon. Is that all by... That is. Now, there should be a country somewhere around here that I should be allied with, but I cannot see them, of course. Oh, someone rejected and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, I've got pretty good ties with Oldenburg. Alençon rejected. Okay. Alright, let's ask them for a royal marriage again. And Eberhardia is now self-sustaining. Excellent. And they rejected again. Oh, another one of our generals has died. Alright, let's send this one more time. Oh, and our Lord Proprietor just died. And Alençon, what is your damage? You know, you only exist because of us, right? So... Oh! They don't need to have cores on everything? Nice! It's already Ireland. Nice. Oh, we can do a we can charter us a Guild of St. Luke. Awesome, gives us more magistrates and more cultural tradition. It'll cost us one magistrate, and it costs a lot of money and drains some of our taxes, but that's okay. Let's charter a Guild of St. Luke. St. Luke, the patron saint of artists, often came to lend his name to artist guilds in Western Europe. The most famous, perhaps, in Antwerp. Okay. Chartering a guild here in Holland might be a tad on the expensive side, but the cultural benefit will be there for all to see. Developing the guild's bureaucracy will also strengthen our native bureaucratic tradition. That is what I like to see. Alright, now we've got that Guild of St. Luke. Let's go ahead and... Honestly, I'm still pretty good with continuing to get... What else do I have right now? I have my Diplomat and my Navigator, I think it's called. I'm torn, because part of me wants to do an army reformer. Part of me also wants to do a Lord Proprietor. Let's keep going with Lord Proprietor. Grow our colonies quicker. There we go. Although maybe I should have gone with an ambassador. Alright, let's get a fort in Eberhardia. Now, I don't know if there's... Oh, history, there we go. So I can look at all of our previous rulers. So there were a couple of Alberts. Oh no, that was the same Albert. Okay. There was a Ludwig. Oh, that was the Albert that was... Yeah, that was when we were under the union with Hanout. I think? I don't know. Alright, then we had a Ludwig, an Albert, a Regency Council. Then there was Eberhard. Then Willem. And another Willem. Oh, and that's the Willem we're on. Okay. So we should name something after Ludwig. And we should name something after Albert when we're naming new colonies. Alright, New Arnhem has a successful colonist. Let's send another one. And I currently have one on the way to Nassau's retreat. Right. Okay, good. Alright, we took care of the pirates up here in Victoria. Maybe I should take the other side of the Strait of Belle Isle here. You know, if we ever go to war with Portugal, it'd be really tempting to kick them off this island. I don't like sharing it. But oh well. Alright, let's get a college in St. Thomas. Oh. France has shrunk even more. Bourbonnais exists, so does Armagnac, and then Portugal has a piece of oh, and Sweden has another piece down here. Interesting. Alright, so my diplomats. Let's see if Orléans would like to be our vassal. And let's also send that same offer to Avignon. Alright, Avignon rejected, Orléans accepted. Well, they're closer to us, so that makes sense that they'd be more likely to. Oh, and they border one of our vassals already. Well, so does Avignon, but they border a vassal that borders us, so they're connected to the Greater Hollandaise League up here. Although I do have a lot of vassals down here now. I should figure out a way to connect them. I mean, if I could vassalize Switzerland... That's not happening anytime soon. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a college in St. Martin. Right, let's send another colonist to Nassau's retreat, where they are apparently... Oh no, this is New Arnhem. New Arnhem is doing fish. Oh, we no longer have excommunicated ruler against France. Oh, their king died, and now they have a regency for Louis XV. Cool. Alright, so let's keep working on Avignon. Send them a gift. And I still got to keep working on Alençon. Oh, there's a new pope. Cool. Alright, let's try this royal marriage again. Finally, I don't know why they were being so obstinate. Alright, let's offer vassalization to Oldenburg. And they accept it, because they're not utterly insane. It's like you're the only tiny nation that borders the main Holland up here. Yeah. Best to just be a buffer state of ours. It'll stop the Hansa from eating you. I mean, you are bordering me, so at some point the game might decide that, hey, you should annex that, but We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's get a college in St. Kitts, town hall in Guadalupe, and Dominica, and St. Lucia, and then a spy agency in Curaçao. I like how slim England is right now. Love to go to war with them some more. Take Cumbria and Yorkshire, give them to Northumberland. Maybe give Lincoln to Northumberland too. Get like Kent for Cornwall. Derby and Oxfordshire for Wales. Sorry, I'm just dreaming about what the future borders in Britain might look like. I don't know, maybe take... No. Because I kind of want to give Oxford to Cornwall. But then that's like kind of blocking off East Anglia here from... At that point, I'd really only be able to give it to like Northumberland. Or Cornwall. And I don't want to just make a massive Cornwall. Well, we could give Cumbria to Wales. Give Cumbria and Derby to Wales. There'll be, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces each. And then Northumberland can take Yorkshire, Lincoln, Norfolk and Essex. And that'd be what? 1, 2. That'd be 5. And then Cornwall could have Kent, London, and Oxford, and they'd be 6. Yeah, I'd be down with that. Okay, well, let's stop dreaming about the partition of England. And get on with what is actually happening right now. Let's go ahead and get a church in Celt. Let's offer vassalization to Alisal. And they rejected. Okay. Alright, successful colonist in New Arnhem. Send another. Let's offer vassalization to Avignon. And they rejected. Prokop Filsingen is a greatly accomplished diplomat, well known for his efforts in establishing our nation as a major diplomatic force. See, his efforts will be admired throughout the nation. We gain 2 stability, 2 diplomats, and lose 6 infamy. Or we get the diplomats, the infamy loss, and 10 prestige. Well, I don't need stability. I mean, my prestige isn't maxed. It almost is, so I guess his reputation will reach further than our borders. But most importantly, we lose 6 infamy right now. 6 infamy. We're lower than we were when we started the war with France, but not that long ago. Alright, let's get a Fort 2 in Eberhardia. And send another colonist to Nassau's retreat. Oh, one of our ports is blockaded. I'll check where that is in just a moment, but first we're going to build a church on Jamaica. Alright, who is blockaded? Nassau's retreat. Of course it is. Oh, and I totally forgot that I said we were going to work on the fleet and the armies in the colonial territories. So let's send this fleet down. Send them across over to the coast of Africa. Send them down around the Cape. Then up. And over. Alright, so the island hoppers need 5, 2, and 3. And then Guantanamo will go ahead and do both of the... Actually, no. You just do the cavalry. We'll split the infantry between Havana and New Zealand. And we'll have the 3 of Tortuga do the cannons. Alright. Now I only have 3 corps on the mainland. That's okay though, we'll make this work. Each of you make a cannon. Each of you do 1 infantry. New Holland and New Middleburg do the 2 cavalry. So then we still need 2 more infantry. So Williamsburg will take care of those. There we go. And then Cape is our only corps here, so unfortunately Cape bears the burden of recruiting all 10 units for the Frank Killers. Alright, so that's 2 of each. That's my 3rd cannon, and then the other 3 infantry. There we go. Alright, now these islands are going to start building the flights for the Navy. It's going to take them a year to build them. Well, we don't have the naval infrastructure completely built down here, so... Alright, we'll build 9 more flights. That should be a good amount. Alright, then let's go ahead and get a church in Trinidad. And Nassau's Retreat is producing fish. It's a tiny island in the middle of an ocean, not particularly close to anything. That makes perfect sense. Alright, let's get a church in New Brussels and 1 in New Porto. Growth of cities attracts serfs. Yeah, that's fine. We have to accept this. And we lost some stability. We should get it back in about 4 years. Okay, yeah, we're not going to mess with anything then. Alright, we can start building our naval infrastructure again. Do I want to work on that? Or do I want to work on our trade infrastructure? Okay, our navy size is 88. We can currently support 112. I do want to create another fleet capable of ferrying troops around so that this one can just kind of focus on the New World over here and not have to occasionally be called in to the Old Country or South Africa. So yeah, let's start working on our naval infrastructure right now. And once we've got our limit up a bit, since the docks and shipyards increased the limit, yeah, once we've got that up quite a bit, then we'll go ahead and recruit another fleet. Build another fleet. Grand shipyards only help with building the ships. So yeah, let's focus on the lower level stuff. Let's build a dock in Las Calles. Province of Altmark. The Hansa has turned down our request to hand back the unlawfully held province of Altmark. They chose poorly. except they're dealing with an emperor who doesn't really care. It's like, I'm here to protect here to protect member states from foreign powers, not from each other. Alright, let's get a dock in Tortuga. Right, I can do charge infantry now, or I could build arsenals. We're not going to be building arsenals anytime soon. That's going to wait until after we've finished all of our, government infrastructure. But let's get a town hall in Curacao. Because then I can destroy, like, some of the colleges and make other things like arsenals or whatnot. Alright, New Arnhem has a successful colonist. We'll send another one. Is the fleet almost to Nassau's retreat? They are. They're pulling up in just a moment. There we go. They took care of those pirates and are docked. Alright, let's get a college in Guadeloupe. Alright, let's keep up with our diplomacy, of course. Let's send a gift to Alençon and to Avignon. Are there any other small nations that border us that we should be trying to... Yes! Anhalt and Saxony, we should work on them. Oh, and Savoy, I forgot that we created Savoy as well. Let's make a royal marriage with them. Great. Alright, let's offer vassalization to Savoy then. And Nassau's retreat has got a successful colonist, and they get out there. Oh, and of course they rejected us. Oh well. Let's see what Alençon has to say this time. They accepted! Excellent! That means the Ile-de-France is completely encircled by the Hollandaise League. Nice. One day Paris will be Dutch. Oh, I didn't even know we'd had excommunicated ruler against Poland. I have, like, no need to go to war with Poland. Where even is Poland these days? Oh. It's one territory completely surrounded by Bohemia, and then it's another territory nestled between Pomerania, the Teutonic Order, and Bohemia. Okay. Alright, let's build a courthouse in Cal, and a college in Dominica. Poland might be an interesting next choice for the next game. But I'm also kind of thinking of doing something completely different than Europe. It'd be fun to, like, play one of the First Nations nations over here. I mean, we won't get to do anything, but the game will whiz by until, like, Europe discovers us. Let's get a college in St. Lucia. But it'd be interesting to see how that plays out. I think I tried playing as one of them briefly once. Let's get a church in Eberhardia and a courthouse in Jamaica. Interesting. Right, so Alençon's my vassal. Okay. Nevers. Let's send them some money. Okay, who else? Savoy. Let's send them a gift. Send a gift to... No, Avignon's good. We don't need to send them another gift yet. Mantua is an administrative republic, so we can't diplomatically annex them. Pisa is a kingdom. Should work on our relationship with them as well then. Send them a gift. And let's offer a royal marriage to Anhalt. Well, they accepted. Excellent. Alright, New Arnhem, let's send them one more colonist. Alright, Anhalt, next request. Let's be... oh, you can't? Okay. Oh, you're in the Hansa's sphere. Alright, well what if, then if we expand our influence to you? So you're no longer in the Hansa's sphere. How about we be allies now? Nope. They say impossible. Yep, they rejected it. Oh well. Alright, let's send another colonist to Nassau's retreat. Right, let's get that, let's get a courthouse on Trinidad, and New Brussels, and New Porto, and then a college in Curaçao. Right, let's send another gift to Never. Alright, let's offer vassalization to Savoy again. They accepted this time. Excellent. Alright, let's invite Avignon to the League now. They accepted this time. Good. Good, good, good. Because once you join the League, you will never be reconquered by France. And the further you are from the Dutch homeland here, the less likely you are to be annexed by Holland. Right, a royal marriage with Oldenburg? Absolutely. Oh good, our legitimacy is bounced all the way back. Alright, let's send another gift to Nevers. Alright, New Arnhem, another month or two and it should be self-sufficient. Perfect. So what shall we work on next then? There is a Moroccan fleet in the Caribbean. A pretty good-sized Moroccan fleet. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know where Malacca is yet. Because I gave up exploring before I'd actually, like, uncovered all that land, but that's okay. These ships here go join the fleet. Aristocrats concerned. Our aristocracy are concerned that our plutocratic policies are not giving them their proper due. Well, let them complain then. It's all about merit here. We don't care what family you were born into. We care what kind of money and what kind of skills you've got. Right, there it goes. New Arnhem is now, Arnhem, is now self-sufficient, and it gets its fort. Let's get a courthouse in Eberhardia, spy agency in Cal, and a spy agency in Jamaica. And let's go ahead and get a dock in Williamsburg. Alright, pretty soon we should establish a new, we should expand our new Netherlands here, our Dutch South America as the game is calling it. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So it's still got quite a ways it's allowed to grow. I kind of want to snap these up before Sweden decides too. But I also want to take more of the interior and possibly go further down the coast on the east or the west. Let's take an interior piece of land. Yeah, let's colonize Tiancong down here. And a few months and Nassau's retreat should be self-sustaining as well. And Curaçao is now a core province. Colonial ventures? Yes, invest in the naval force, as always. Alright, let's send a gift to Nevers. Then who else is there? Oh, Pisa. I forgot we were going to work on Pisa. Let's send them a gift as well. Alright, we've gained a core on the Bahamas now. Nice. We're still building that university in Martinique. When is that projected to be done? Pretty soon. Okay. June 18th in 83. So a couple months. Okay, good. I'm curious to see what it throws at us next. Oh, there's a slave uprising in Guadalupe. Great. Alright, let's send a gift to Pisa. Hey Nevers, you should be our vassal. Oh, you rejected. Oh well. Right, Brunswick wants a marriage. Brunswick gets a marriage then. Then build a spy agency in Trinidad, New Brussels, and New Porto. Alright, successful colonists in Xiancon. Let's send someone there. Oh, we built our university in Martinique. And now it wants us to build a fine arts academy in Cape. Don't just keep giving me the things that take 5 years to complete. This is going to take even longer because we're already building... Oh no, we're not building something there. Oh, we're recruiting troops. That's right. Oh, I don't have the magistrate to do it. Now I do. Alright, let's build a fine arts academy in Cape then. Alright, and let's rename this. Call it Albertsland. Lucrative trade. Let's invest in trade technology then. We have an alliance against reason against Transylvania, Burgundy, Bohemia, Brandenburg, Pomerania, Venice, Kasim Khanate, and Saruhan. Interesting. I mean, I would love to go to war with Burgundy. Would absolutely love to take Artois and Valenciennes from them. But I really don't want to have unlawfully held imperial territory. No, we're good. I mean, unless someone calls us into whatever that war is, because apparently one of my allies is involved. If they want to call us in, then yeah, we'll definitely be there, but... Alright, Nassau's retreat is now self-sufficient as well. Let's get them their fort. Alright, where should our next colony be then? Oh, Spain is taking Bourbon. Oh, you know what? We should expand our African holding down here. Maybe go in towards the interior, or go up the coast some more. Go to Roggeveld here. Alright, our colonist in Albertsland was successful. Right, let's get a town hall in Martinique. And then a dock in New Breda. Alright, Nevers, are you ready for this yet? You should become our vassal. In the long run, it could be quite beneficial for you. Pisa is at war. Okay. Oh, is that why I got called in? Oh, is that why I have the CB against all those? Okay. You know, you really should stop rejecting. I mean, see how things are working out for Champagne, and Leinster, and Wales, and Cornwall? You know, you keep rejecting us, we're going to get offended at some point. Alright, let's get a Fort 2 in New Arnhem. And then a spy agency in Eberhardia, Town Hall in Kelk. Anhalt's still saying impossible to an alliance. They are. Okay. How are things with Leipzig? I'm sorry, Saxony. Could offer them, they also say impossible for an alliance. Alright, our colonist in Rogveld was successful. Alright, let's call that Lodgewick. Lodgewickberg. Oh, it's Dutch Africa down here now. Cool. Alright. Oh, Victoria, our colony that we haven't been paying any attention to whatsoever, is now self-sustaining. Good for them. Well, in that case, maybe I should spread over into Inu. No, I think we'll just stay on this island. We're good. It's a good stopping point on the way if you're coming from the north. Like sail from Ireland out to there before you go further south to the Caribbean. Yeah, that makes sense. Or like sail from sail out of Holland, sail up to Ireland, go up to Greenland, and then down here. That'd be a good route. Alright, a town hall in Jamaica. Our navigator has died. Oh, how big of a hit is that? Not too big. I mean, Nassau's retreat would still be within our range. Yeah, we're not even going to replace the navigator. We'll get something different now. Let's go, yes, let's get an ambassador. Diplomatic skill. Oh, and our cultural tradition is maxed right now, so there we go. We've got a level 5 ambassador. Maybe that will make some of these countries a little more receptive to us. Let's get a town hall in Trinidad. Let's send a gift to Never. Oh, peace is at peace now. Alright, let's offer them vassalization then. They say maybe. And they rejected. Okay. Alright, Never, let's offer it to you again. You're still saying very unlikely. And you reject it again. Alright, let's send a gift to Pisa once more then. Let's send some money to Anhalt as well. And Hesse wants a royal marriage. Then they shall have a royal marriage. Claims on our rivals. We have managed to produce very legitimate documents that shows that we have a historical claim on one of their provinces. Glorious will Holland be. So did I just gain... You couldn't have given me, like, claims on Burgundy here, or is Burgundy too weak to be considered my rival? So I currently have a claim on Normandy, which is also an excuse to go to war with Sweden. And Sweden has Picardy, which I want to take anyway. Just so that I don't have that little chunk out of my nation here. Go to war with Sweden, take Normandy and Picardy. Maybe send an army up to Swedish Maya. Speaking of which, let's have this army go there to New Antwerp. Okay, you can stop hunting rebels for now. I like military thinkers. Alright. Successful colonist in Ludwigsburg. Let's send another there. Alright. And a Fort 2 in Nassau's Retreat. And a town hall in New Brussels. And one in New Porto as well. Alright, is that all of those armies? Looks like it. Oh no. Oh. The natives rose up because I was marching troops through there. Silly natives. None of you would have had to have died if you hadn't done that. We were peacefully coexisting before you decided to attack our troops randomly. Alright, college in Martinique. Let's get a dock in the Turks Islands. Let's see about recruiting some generals. And let's make a few more attempts at some of our diplomatic overtures and some money to Nevers. Alright, Pisa. Come on, you know you want to be our vassal. And yes, I was right. You did want to be our vassal, and now you are. About Modena here. Are they a republic? No, they're a kingdom! We should definitely work on them, because that would connect most of our southern vassals down here. Alright, let's offer them a royal marriage. They've accepted. Great. Alright, Ansbach wants a royal marriage. Cool. Alright, let's send a gift to Nevers. Let's send another colonist down there to Africa. What's the name of my heir? Is it another Willem? It is another Willem. It'd be Willem the 8th. Oh, and they're producing ivory in Ludwigsburg. Cool. Oh, and I've lost track of my magistrates. Let's build a Fort 2 in Victoria, a church in New Arnhem, a town hall in Eberhardia, college in Cout, and a college on Jamaica. Alright, Modena. Would you like to... You say impossible to that right now. Well, let's see what you say after we've improved our relationship more. Speaking of which, Anhalt, you say very unlikely to an alliance now. Let's see once our relationship is at 200. Alright, Nevers. Let's try this again. Be our vassal. Right. And of course they rejected. Let's get a church on Nassau's Retreat, a college in Trinidad, and one in New Brussels. Alright. And we'll send another colonist down there. Spend some more money to Modena. And they're producing wool in Albertsland. Cool. And a college in New Porto. And then we'll build a dock in Friesland. And a dock in Dirkshaven. Why am I not sending a colonist to Albertsland? Well, now I am. I have a colonist going here too, right? Yes, I do. Okay, good. I like this whole, being able to focus, on 2 colonies at a time like this, and have them grow at about the same pace. We have just about the right amount of colonists to keep doing that, too. Alright, New Porto. Well, the army is complete and assembled, so yeah. You can just autonomously hunt rebels down there. Speaking of which, is this army assembled now? Yes, it is. You can autonomously hunt rebels as well. And as much as I want to keep doing all the diplomacy stuff right now, it's time to call the episode for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Europa Universalis 3 Dutch Ambitions, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.